So in part 2 of the advanced lesson for IELTS, you're going to give them an activity and you're going to get them to speak about it. So the activity says, number 1, describe an historical figure that you admire. Part 1, you should say who the person is. Part 2, what the person did. And part 3, why you admire the person. Now the student can see this. You're going to give them 1 minute to think and take notes. And when the 1 minute is up, please ask them to begin speaking. And what you're looking for is how well they answer the 3 different parts and whether they can speak for around 1 to 2 minutes. So when they've completed that, you can give feedback. Now we've given some hints. It's good to always speak for the full 2 minutes. Your note should be a direct response to the discussion topic. So how we're going to check this is we're going to give them a model answer to listen to. And you're going to ask the student to take notes. So here's the instruction. I will give you a model answer to listen to. Take notes so I can check your technique. Now ask them if they're ready and then go ahead and get them to ask you the information in the activities box. So it says number 2, ask your coach. Describe an historical figure that you admire. You should say who the person is, what the person did, and why you admire them. Then you're just going to read out the short model answer. It's not 2 minutes, but it is basically a good, complete beginning to an answer. So you read that. Nelson Mandela is an historical figure. He spent most of his life fighting for freedom for all South Africans, etc. Now the student's listening to you and they're taking notes. And they should take notes around the 3 parts. You should say who the person is, what the person did, and why you admire them. So then you get them to read their notes to you and you give them feedback. And we've got some hints in the instructions box. Your note should be a direct response to the discussion topic. For example, your notes might say Nelson Mandela, freedom in South Africa, never gave up, got the vote for blacks. Now only read this to them if they have got it completely wrong. So once you've done that, you're going to get them to try it again. So let's try again. I'll give you 1 minute to make notes. Can you talk about Nelson Mandela or another famous person that you know? So give them a minute to make notes and then encourage them to speak for 2 minutes. And that's the end of part 2.